on the market in regards to all the new jobs that are being created. I'm with Korn Ferry International, so we're the largest retained search firm in the world. I'm a member of our firm's clean tech practice as well as technology practice. So a little bit about my background. Been a recruiter my entire career, about 10 years. And I started in technology, so I was able to see the telecommunications industry and how that came, that boom and then that bust. And now just how much, all the conversations that people are having right now about energy and what clean technology is and how we can be more progressive. The Pew Charitable Trust did a study, and they said that the clean energy industry, jobs have grown 2.5 times faster in the past 10 years in that industry than any other industry. So, whereas we look at all other industries, they've grown about 3.7% in regards to new job creation. Clean tech and clean energy has grown 9.1%. So I think there is growth here, but it's how do we define clean jobs? What does a clean tech job or energy job look like? I think I look at what I'm doing right now and the types of companies that are retaining us to find people for them. And I define clean technology jobs as very broad. Not just somebody who's going out and installing solar panels, but I think we're capitalistic by nature. We're going to figure out ways to be more sustainable. And a lot of the companies that we're working with right now, such as solar companies, they're actually building solar panels and all the technology that's involved with that to serve companies like Marvin's Excel Energy, to give them the energy that they need to harness to give to all of us. There's also companies that I'm helping that are in the fuel cell industry. So this isn't new technology, but now suddenly, since green is in, it becomes a clean tech company where you and I could put like a fuel cell in the basement of our home next to our furnace, and we could harness and store all this energy. And now, the consumer for that would be you and I. That's a clean tech company. You also look at other companies. There's one company I work with, a software company right now, and they analyze people's utility consumption. And they make recommendations on how they can cut their carbon footprint and reduce their bills. That's a clean tech company. So there's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of opportunities. This is not just the wind farms or the wind turbines and the solar panels. Not just those companies. It's the companies that are serving them and the companies that are serving them and everybody else that will ultimately touch all of this. Even companies that aren't even related to energy are contacting us and asking us to help them find people who can help them develop a sustainable strategy or a green supply chain strategy. In some respects, clean technology is kind of a paradigm shift. Corporations are looking internally and saying to themselves, okay, business is different now. We've got more people out in the globe that are trying to use all the resources that we have. Let's look and see internally at our systems how we can be more efficient. In the past, we've branded this as 6 Sigma processing, lean manufacturing, ISO 9000. Now it's kind of sustainable initiatives. I'm working right now with Motorola and helping them find an operations executive over a $4 billion business. And one of the top initiatives that this executive has to come up with is how to create a sustainable green supply chain strategy. Is that green? I don't know, but it is now. So I think there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of things that we don't know about, we're still thinking about, for all of us to make an impact, and for all of us to drive our careers to be more green, more clean. We're doing a white paper right now. We're just in the throes of researching, trying to figure out what types of CEOs are being hired to clean tech companies, and where did they come from? What are their backgrounds? We're still in the preliminary stages, mind you, but one thing that we found is that the majority of those CEOs that are in the roles today are coming from systems and semiconductor backgrounds or energy backgrounds. Second tier is software and telecommunications. today trying to figure out how can I guide my career into clean technology? What kind of green job could I get? Maybe some of you haven't come from the energy industry. Maybe some of you have. Maybe some of you come from a completely separate industry, IT services or software or hardware. There is a path. There's an opportunity here. You just have to figure it out. And I think that's the beauty of this new industry. No one knows what the right answer is. Everybody's just figuring it out. So one of the things that we've all talked about here, I think that's on the forefront of everybody's mind, is with the American Clean Energy Security Act, this big funding that Obama wants to try and pass. It's right now in the Senate. I believe that it's critical that that gets passed because that's going to really stimulate the economy and really create for a lot of job creation. Clean or green roles will be will have roughly 3 times more opportunities, 3 more times more jobs than than just fossil fuels. All I want to say is, I think it makes sense, and I'm hearing it out on the street, that there's a lot of folks out there that are thinking about green, sustainability, and it's about us defining what that means.